Hi there friends and welcome to a new Crusader Kings 3 series of mine. I'm Icon and we're going to found Russia. Well, at least that's the plan. I'm playing as Rurik in the year 1867 and we're going to strive for this little piece of land here called Russia. So that's the long-term plan of this series. I'm going to play it as roleplay-esque as I can, which means I try to make my decisions more like the characters would do, and not so much like the min-maxing or any other idea of playing perfectly would presume. That's partially because I'm a role player myself, but also because I'm not that good at the game, and this way I can make good excuses for bad plays. Let's enjoy this together, friends. So we're really far away from our goal here. Like the Russia we see here is gigantic, and to grab a hold on all of this, it's going to be a big endeavor. So we're going to start out with a lifestyle. Our friend Rurik here is a really good diplomat and fighter, so therefore I want to start out with a martial lifestyle. There's so much to be gained by conquering with strong military leaders, and I do like that. So which focus to gain? Well, I'd say I'll stick with authority. I really like the control and dread portion of that. So let's continue. I'm gonna start out the beginning of the series with a little bit of a look around with our empire and going over our ideas and what we're going to do. I guess we will strive for our first war or something like that, but I'm not sure. I guess we will remain a little bit longer in the pause screen. So my son and heir is not married. Rurik himself is 37 years old, and according to history, it's not even sure if this guy really existed. But what is sure that a lot of Russian people claim to have some sort of descendancy from this dynasty. So if we look at this dynasty, it's not really existent. The person himself here is a Norseman, and if we take a look around here, I'm Asatur religion and Norse culture, but the region now known as Holmgarder is partially Russian culture, with people believing in the Pravda here, or the other culture here is the Vepsian culture, with some Finnish religion. So if we want to check this out, let's go for the cultural look here. So you see here, there's the Russian culture, here's the Vepsian culture, and the Norse culture is all the way over here. So I guess it would be fitting for our noble ruler to swap his cultural preference here a bit, because we're definitely not gonna be Nordic here. So I think this is going to be one of the first steps to take. So here, Russian culture, wasn't that? I thought there was an option to join that culture at this point. Well, we're gonna get there in a moment. So apart from that, there's also a problem that I have one domain too much in my holdings. So I will give away something there, but I guess it's gonna be this area back here. But first we have to meet our court. So marriages are around here with Russian people. Minsk. Let's check those guys out. Oops, that was not the button I wanted. So who's your daddy? The Chiefdom of Minsk. These guys are, well, pretty much my neighbors, and they would make a nice fit to my empire. So I think this is something we're going to consider, but I really want to know. There was an option to convert your culture somehow. Just, here, convert to local culture. So I'll definitely go with this decision, because I don't want to delay that at all, because nobody here around me will want to make alliances with me if I'm of the wrong culture and of the wrong religion. And since I'm already here in a pretty large area, it's already Novgorod now. I'm surrounded by potential enemies. I'll need allies. And allying myself with the people of Minsk sounds like a decent choice to me. So let's see what kind of wife my son here will receive. So we got here even a positive trait. I guess that runs in the family. Yes. Okay, so let's go for the characteristics. Impatient, chaste, and zealous. Lustful, calm, and gluttonous. Great combinations here available. Wrathful, ambitious, and arbitrary. That's the most dangerous of the women here. I'd say we'll stick with Gratislava. She's just impatient, but apart from that, I think she looks like a person which is not gonna spread so much trouble there. Alright. There we go. So, next up, I have to take care of my problem with the holdings. So, let's meet the court. That's all? 5 people in my court. So, good thing that I start the game with some amount of money, so we really have to change that. Also, I have to think about what kind of religion we're going to follow. So, these are all... I don't think we're gonna stick with the Aza True Faith. I think it would be the smartest to stick with the Pravda, because this is the religion which is important down here. So let's convert. There's a lot of first-time decisions here. This will eat up all my piety, but honestly, it is way better than sticking to my old faith and making my life a lot harder. So here we go. So let's check out what the Slovianska Pravda has to offer for me. So communal identity. So all Slovianskans do like each other. Ritual celebrations, feasts for piety. I see. And sanctity of nature. Buildings are more costly, but we suffer way less attrition and gain way more advantage in forests and such. Interesting. Sins. Deceitful, shy, and arbitrary. Good thing that I didn't pick that arbitrary woman. Honest, gregarious, and just are virtues. So these guys really like to party. That's something I like. Male-dominated. Fundamentalist. What's fundamentalist? County conversion plus other faiths more likely join factions. Alright. Theocratic. Okay. Monogamous. Divorce always allowed. Cousin marriage. I see. Bastardry. There's nothing too unusual here. Okay. How to reform that faith just needs a ton of money. Faith. Okay. Should be something I want to check out if I survive that long. Okay, so now I got the most basic things under control. I'm not a foreigner anymore, and I'm allying myself with the people of Minsk. That will enable us to strive forward. The next thing, though, is my court is tiny, and I don't like tiny courts, so I need champions. With that amount of money available, we're going to invite some champions. I think that's a good next thing to do. Alright. And since I'm very low on piety, I think I'm going to spend the money to host a feast right away, because I don't like to be out of piety. Sometimes it's always good to have a few points of piety on the ledger. And apart from that, I was talking about roleplay, and this guy joining this new society, culture and religion and whatnot, the first thing you should do is throw a party to say hi to these guys. I think that's a very fine and legitimate thing. Alright, so let's check out what my High Chiefess Ingrid can do for me. She can boost chivalry... What? Plus 12 martial? So that's plus 33 martial? Jeez. Alright. Enjoy that. So war is definitely something we want to do. So apart from that, let's check out if there are any courtiers or guests which I want to invite here. So those guys are, well, not longer too happy here. So Katarina, you have to, well, can't convert her. Dang. And this guy here won't convert either. So these guys won't be receiving any titles whatsoever. So yeah, I'll wait, because there's really nobody I would like to grant a title to, except for maybe this guy, Vasily. Pretty decent spy master. Well, decent. Or just, well, can I grant some titles more to my kid? Because this area up there is just too much, and I need to get away or hand that down. Alright, there you go. Okay. So let's start the flow of time for the first time. Alright, we are hosting that feast, right. And the alliance has been formed due to the marriage of my son and that nice young woman there. Alright. And did we just due to the oh gosh, I didn't need to give that away, but whatever. So Chieftain Igor of Polotsk will be I guess my first victim here. And well, that was my graphic card dying for a moment. There was a black screen on your recording as well, on your end as well. Say hi to the newly resurrected graphic card driver. Okay, so we're going to conquer the county of Polotsk, because this guy doesn't have any allies, and I want to expand this area, my domain right away. I'm a military leader, and it would be foolish to make no use of that immediately, because you have only so many years to live, and you should start right away. So, disaster strikes. The wine is bad. Oh my god. We should spend money instantly to buy some new wine. We can't feast. I can't put on the first feast here and have bad wine during that. That's an ill one. No. Rurik needs to party with good wine. So, champions are arriving. That's what I would like to see. Words of war. Okay, I'm having an argument here with Chieftain Karu. But I'll gain even more martial points. My god. So 2,100 points of levies right now. Oh my god, these poor guys. So, champions. So this guy is, well, wrong faith too, but, well, what can I do? I need some people, and he's at least not completely against me. He's having the same virtues like me, so let's recruit him to court. He only needs 3 gold from me. Oh, what a cheap recruitment. And this guy will at least convert. There we go. So, as my guests depart, and instead, I'll gain prestige, and everybody gains some opinion of me. Great. So we're sieging now over here at Polotsk, and I just noticed that I have a lot of money in my ledger, and I want to build a few things. As the high chief that I am, I feel like Novgorod should be a little bit more cultivated. Because right now, the funny thing about the chief or this tribal era is you pay a lot with prestige. You have pretty low gold costs, and you pay a lot with prestige along the side. I do like that. So as the insanely strong military leader that I am, I'm going to start with markets and such. Because right now, I can postpone one upgrade series of military buildings, because I'm just that strong early on. Rurik is a easy start for a reason, and here we notice why. So Polotsk is already pretty much beaten. Let's see. 15 gold loot, and let's see, there's raiders. I'm nervous. Yeah, they're starting to raid me. Dang. Oh well. I should really start to... Whoa. Wait a second, I have to act. So, what happened here? So, some problems with the military costing me some prestige. Okay, let's pause this for a moment. So, why is the army of Minsk leading war against me, defending against you in the Novgorodian? They are allied with Polotsk. Ah, that's a weird thing. Okay, but it's gonna be over in no time. What a weird way to say hi to your new allies, to fight with them at the same moment. But I'm now perfectly able to end that war, and the siege here doesn't mean anything. There we go. Polotsk, my new holding, filling out my 5th slot. There we go. So, let's see. Weren't there some raiders? I want to see if I'm not able to slap their wrists for stealing from me. And also prisoners. Kozma. Well, I won't be gaining anything for ransoming you. Don't like that. So, is this guy worth being recruited? Well, prowess is okay. So let's recruit him. I like that. My court is a little bit empty. He's not the worst fighter. And, let's go. Let's take back from these raiders what they were trying to take from me. There we go. Oh, I'm able to siege them as a response to that. Will this go long enough? No, sadly not. Okay, let's disband this. This is a waste of money, because a raised army costs money constantly. Alright. So, a lot of guests here. This guy is not really a fighter. There's one fighter. So, Harafen. Well, pretty cheap to hire. Or Einar. 16 Marshal, that's even better. Commander trait. I'm pretty sure that Einar will be okay with conversion after I'm so friendly with him, you know? There we go. So, what happened now with my... yeah, I got enough champions. One thing, though, I want to check out. My heir is still allowed to be in the army, and I'm strongly against that. I don't like it when my heir risks his life on the fields. So instead we're going to hire Harafen and see that he's going to have the right faith here too. There we go. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. She has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege, my guard informs me. The woman bows deeply. My name is Kepi, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, but I am weary of the road. If you allow me to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you. Alright, she wants to join my place here. Oh, yeah. Prowess 16. Stewardship. Intrigue. Yeah, sure. So let's see. Can do this with a huge opinion gain, but I want to convert her as well, because I really like the idea. Okay, so Polotsk has been captured, and I don't want to waste any more time. So the peasant rebel is rising against me. So let's check that out. Their military power is, well, they got one member over there at Tiquin. Okay, good to know. So I'm going to spend some more resources for war, and let's see, is Vodi a part of Russia? Yes, we need that. So these guys are being raided at this moment, so alright, I'll need to spend a little bit more prestige here. So I won't be able to do anything more building-wise with my prestige, but that's okay. For now, I just want to conquer a few more areas, as long as I'm that strong and as long as there are such small areas to claim, because most of the time you're not that lucky to have such tiny areas around you to claim. We're going to have to fight off enemies around our borders soon enough, and therefore I want to grab what's easy to grab while I can. So these guys, of course, don't have any loot because they just got raided, but well. So, the peasants are giving me lots and lots of gifts. So, alright, let's take that. 15 gold. Ain't much, but it'll cover my war expenses. Alright. So, that's a fine start. And we also have some hostages. I thought I had a prisoner. Oh, whatever. So here is one holding too much for me to handle. But that's not really a problem. So I'll send for a physician here, because you can't have physicians too early. And apart from that, I'll need another vassal here. So I'd say, well, everybody of these is pretty, they love me. I wonder why. Usually I'm not that prominent here. Okay, let's give this man some title there. I want to get rid of where is it again? Okay, I'll give away Polotsk, whatever. Somehow Nien wasn't showing up. I don't care too much there. Okay, so Valdur is a proper physician. Well, this guy ain't a physician. Oh, well. Not gonna think twice about that. Okay, so these things have all been claimed, and now let's have another look there. So I'll have to conquer all of this up here as well. So I'd say I'll start with the areas up here and conquer myself down later. So Kargopol. You see here the enemies are already growing larger, and Vologda, together they can muster enough people against me that we should be facing some resistance. But I'd say more of that in the next episodes, my friends. Thanks for watching, and we're going to conquer this area, I hope, during the next episode. I'm not sure if I'm able to. I mean, divided they are really weak, and I really have enough military firepower to take them down, but well, that's at least the goal for the next episode. So, thank you so much for your attention. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Everything would be very, very appreciated to share this series with more people. Until then, take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.